to be able to attach our struts to. All right, so remember, I want to try to give you a universal answer on vehicles. Okay, so where can we place a strut at on this side?
Probably at the break window.
One of the posts.
One of the posts.
A or
Punch a hole in the roof, below the B post right there in the roof.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right, so glad you brought all those up. So when we are dealing with, so from stabilization standpoint, and whether we have a patient that's truly pinned in this vehicle or just got one in that cannot get out because of the situation that they're in. So when you look at for patient egress, as far as us performing an extrication, actually helping the victim get out, you have 4 options, and basically 4 options only. Option 1, glass removal. So we can take out the front windshield or we can take out the back glass. We can either board them and they can walk out on their own. Right? So that's option 1. Option 2 is roof flat. Oh yeah.
Go to option.
Okay, so yeah, if they're too big to go out this way or can't get out on their own, option 2 is roof flat, roof removal. All right. Now I prefer roof removal instead of roof flat because I don't like standing on something on part of the vehicle that I worked really hard to stabilize, but I'm cool with it either way. So roof flat, roof removal. Option 3, doors off top side, we're taking them up and out. Option 4, which is last ditch effort, tunneling through the floor pan. All right. So going to yours, if I poke a hole right here and go in, what did I eliminate?
roof removal.
Flat roof removal, which is our easiest way to get a victim out of here outside of doing the glass removal. So, and the other thing is when you punch a hole in here man-made, guess what that hole is going to do under a load? It's going to rip and tear. So making a hole, we want to let that be our last ditch effort. One of the other competitors, the companies out there, they teach coming in and poking a hole in the hood. This is nothing but thin sheet metal, not reinforced. If you're doing any lifting on that, it's going to tear. So I don't like doing that. So if you look at what is every single vehicle going to have outside of a Jeep with a fold-down windshield or a motorcycle? What are they going to have? An A-post? Every vehicle's got an A-pillar, right? So if we look at attaching our strut to this A-pillar, which is a gimme, every vehicle's got one, and then the other thing is strength. So it's attached to our firewall, which on this side of the vehicle, outside of the B-post on our really reinforced new cars, this is one of the strongest areas that you can attach a strut to. So we simply are just going to take some glass out, and then we'll be able to attach our strut to the A-pillar. Now, where do I want to attach it to on the A-pillar?
Close to the firewall where it's closest to your.
So why do I want to go here?
Where all your strength.
That and also the weight of the motor is up there.
Strength, but what if I'm going into what, roof flat, roof removal? If I put it here, I can't do any of that. So I want to bury my strut down here on this end. So if I'm able to attach my strut here, then the other attachment point, the only thing I'm going to do, if I'm going to use my A-post up high, I can use my A-post down low. So if you simply take the glass out down here, we can take that J-hook and we can underhook this A-pillar down here, and that gives me a place to attach my ratchet strap to. All right. So all we're going to do now, you have 2 options. And you're going to have to base it off of how unstable your vehicle is. You guys run the like a Glassmaster saw for your glass removal. Is that what you run? Mm-hmm. So when you're sawing on a vehicle like this on its side and you don't have good cribbing in place, and we don't have it stabilized yet because we can't put a strut in, so that vehicle's going to sit here and do this. So you've got to decide on what's best for you. It may be in your best interest just to simply poke a hole here to be able to attach your strut. And then once you get your strut in place, come back and saw the rest of your windshield out. You're just going to have to let your accident dictate how much shake you can put on the vehicle. And always, of course, we've got cribbing in place. Before we do anything glass management, patient's covered up with our soft protection. You put a board in with that blade going in. So we're not bypassing any of those steps, even though we won't train that way here today. So what we're going to do today, just to make it a little easier, is to get the glass out. We'll use, I brought over my little electric saw. So if somebody could, if you don't mind, throw a jacket on to do this. That way we don't get glass. You don't get cut. Yeah, saw that coming.
Yeah, I see you leaving to go get your jacket on.
See the FNG?
Mm-hmm.